You married a U.S. citizen, followed all the steps, and submitted your application. But in 2025, even the most legitimate marriage can result in a green card denial, and one denial could place you in deportation court. This isn't fear-mongering. It's the new reality under tightened USCIS rules. If you or someone you love is going through the marriage-based green card process, the risks are far higher than ever before. Green card denials in 2025, more common and more dangerous. Green card denials are surging in 2025, even in genuine marriages. USCIS has significantly raised its evidentiary and procedural standards. A single overlooked detail, outdated form, or mistake can result in immediate rejection and, worse, a notice to appear, NTA, in immigration court. Here's why legitimate applications are getting denied this year. Failure to attend appointments. If you or your spouse miss even one USCIS interview or biometric appointment, your case may be considered abandoned. No explanation? No second chance. Insufficient proof of a bona fide marriage. A marriage certificate and wedding photos are no longer enough. USCIS expects a deep paper trail, joint bank accounts, co-leases, shared bills, affidavits from friends and family, joint insurance policies, and travel records. Inconsistent interview responses. If your answers don't align with your spouse's during the interview, especially during a Stokes interview, a separate, lengthy questioning process, the officer may refer your case to the Fraud Detection Unit. Unresolved foreign divorces. USCIS is meticulously verifying international divorce decrees. Incomplete or incorrectly translated documents can invalidate your current marriage and disqualify your green card case. Omitting children from previous relationships. Failure to list biological or legally recognized children, whether intentionally or not, is classified as misrepresentation. That alone can sink your application. Tourist visa entrants who marry quickly. If you entered the U.S. on a B-2 visitor visa and married shortly after arrival, USCIS may accuse you of visa fraud, claiming you misled officers at the border. Even if your marriage is legitimate, this can trigger a permanent bar. New USCIS filing standards. One mistake can mean rejection. In 2025, USCIS has zero tolerance for filing errors. Small issues that once caused delays now result in denials. Key changes include mandatory use of current form additions. Every major form, including the I-130, I-485, I-693, medical, and I-129F fiancé visa, has updated additions. Submitting an outdated form means immediate rejection. No exceptions. Separate payments required. You must submit individual checks or money orders for each form. Combined payments now result in rejection. No more delayed medical exams. You must submit Form I-693, completed by a certified civil surgeon, at the time you file Form I-485. Submitting it later will likely result in a request for evidence, RFE, or even denial. Denial can lead straight to deportation. Here's the most alarming update. If your green card case is denied, you could be placed in removal proceedings immediately. USCIS has updated its notice to appear, NTA, guidelines. A rejected green card application may now automatically trigger deportation proceedings, even if you're married to a U.S. citizen. Case example. A newlywed from Honduras was detained for over 140 days after his adjustment of status was denied due to a prior removal order. Despite being legally married, he was nearly deported. Another example involves the wife of a U.S. Marine who was arrested due to an unresolved deportation case, even while her marriage-based green card was pending. What to do after a denial? If your green card is denied in 2025, your response must be immediate and strategic. Here's your roadmap. Understand the type of denial. Was it your I-130, marriage legitimacy? Your I-485, adjustment of status? Or a smaller issue like the work permit or travel document? Pinpoint the issue. Evaluate your relationship status. Are you still together? If yes, refiling or appealing is possible. If no, you may still qualify through VAWA, an I-751 waiver, or a widow/widower petition. Legal avenues after denial. Appeal or motion to reopen. You usually have 30 days. Refile, correct the problem, and resubmit. VAWA, for those facing abuse. I-751 waiver, for those divorced after receiving a conditional green card. Widow petition, must be filed within 2 years of spouse's death. A hidden threat, quiet denials with no warning. In 2025, a growing number of applicants are facing silent denials, where no formal interview is scheduled, and the denial letter arrives without prior warning. These cases often stem from background checks or unresolved past issues, many tied to prior visa violations or inconsistencies in forms. By the time you receive the letter, removal proceedings may already be underway. This quiet but devastating shift means applicants must treat every submission like it will be examined under a microscope. Your past immigration history, even from 10+ years ago, could now come back to block your green card, even if you're now legally married to a U.S. citizen. 2025 Green Card Survival Checklist. To minimize risk, follow these key steps. Use only the most current USCIS forms. Download them directly from the official site. Submit separate checks or money orders for each filing. Attach the medical exam form I-693 at the time of I-485 filing. Provide compelling evidence of a bona fide marriage beyond photos. Respond immediately to all our fees or NTAs. Track your appeal or refile deadlines. Seek qualified legal support if removal proceedings begin. Final word. Marriage-based immigration is no longer a simple path in 2025. USCIS has fundamentally changed how cases are reviewed, increasing scrutiny and reducing tolerance for error. But while the system is tougher, it's not impossible. With accurate information, timely action, and proper guidance, you can still succeed. The stakes are high, but so is your chance of overcoming them if you're prepared. If you found this helpful, share this with someone who needs to hear it. At TriPoint Report, we cut through immigration noise with facts that matter. Your green card journey deserves clarity, not surprises. Thanks for watching.